With technology getting faster and smarter, we have grown accustomed to all the social media apps that we view daily. These apps consume most of our day with things we like and post. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter all have over 1 billion users and counting. Now let's think about it. Is social media hindering people's relationships?
I think social media has impacted family members more negatively than myself. I have hopefully been a little wiser in terms of the use of it, in terms of connecting with friends and even professionals. But I've had family members who have really had some negative experiences as a result of social media.
I can't necessarily say it has impacted any relationship that I have had, but that's simply because I don't let it.
Oh, it's really hard because that's all we do now is be on social media and Instagram. So it is hard. It's been some times where my partner has took my phone and
so because you get notice in text messages. You never know who it's from. You always want to check it. And if somebody texts you, you want to text right back. There's so much going on that you just if you miss a text or miss something that you're gonna miss a lot. So it's a very huge distraction.
I've seen people get in arguments on Twitter. I've seen people fall out over Facebook. Instagram has gotten a few people in trouble. So when the rubber hit the road, I think it's all in how you deal with your social media and how you use it.
Just add an I love you to the end of that.
Oh, okay.
Like a sister.
Yeah, she cool. Like,
she's your happy
family, co-worker.
Your happy, blessed sister.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Yeah, I'm happy, blessed sisters.
I think if the relationship is already strong, social media can help if people communicate on a regular basis. But if it becomes intrusive to where a person feels that you have to talk to this person, you have to be available 24/7, I think that's a detriment to it.
Instagram. I think Instagram is the #1 thing because it's you can't really hide nothing like DMs and stuff. That's really nothing. But another thing is they can screenshot you. That's like a dude worst nightmare.
Recently, my boyfriend got mad at me because people were leaving heart eye emojis under my pictures on Instagram, and that he didn't really like it. So, needless to say, I did not delete those pictures. But, it caused an issue.
It's the whole thing is messy. You could turn something positive and it could be negative in a blink of an eye. It's not really a place where you want to broadcast your relationship or your problems or issues. I have friends now, which I've grown from keeping my relationship private than broadcasting everything. Everything you post don't need to be posted. That's what Twitter's for. To me, anyway. That's like an open diary, in my opinion. But yeah, Facebook is the messiest.
I think when people are given information about their everyday occurrences, it's a little bit much because it can be a dangerous zone for them as far as people knowing exactly where they are and how they move, as well as I think when people give an itemization of every waking moment of their life, it's too much information for me. I'm not interested. So,
when you're in a relationship with someone, you have to follow the golden rules. Don't like all the pictures. Don't leave all these heart emojis. Social media makes your whole world smaller.
I should not know who you go with, where you work at, where you live, who you hang with, what kind of job you got. I don't need to know all that stuff. Like some people, you don't even talk to the person, you just know too much about them.
When you sit up here and tell somebody what kind of drawers you have on, or taking a picture of what you have on saying, I wish I was with Bae, me and Bae went through a breakup, my kids did this, and the third, that's too much information. Just keep it simple, broad, general, But some people just, I don't want to hear it, I don't want to see it. It's too much information for me, personally.
We don't need to know what your baby daddy did last night. We don't need to know, that your kid has the flu and he's gonna miss school. Like, we don't need to know that. Just post things that are very, general posts. Maybe opinions, photos that aren't too revealing or too, ridiculous. Just simple things. We don't need to know where you live. We don't need to know where you work.
Anything that has to do with you personally, besides, I'm not even finna say besides your name, because that's too much information. Whoever's listening to this, take that in, because you never know what somebody can do with just your name, your government name. You know what I'm saying? So, I just don't believe in putting nothing personal on social media, especially about any type of relationship that I got going on. Because if I'm not in a conversation with you on a day-to-day basis, then why would I be sharing my personal life with you? That doesn't make sense.
In conclusion, social media isn't going anywhere, but the people around you will go. Don't get trapped into all the likes, tweets you have, but realize it can ruin your relationship if it consumes you each and every day.